Hello everyone, and welcome back to this corner of new Eridu. A fairly recent addition to Shiyu Defense cast, Heretic Jester, at the first glance, seemed to put up a pretty simple fight. However, closer inspection reveals that he does have a couple of neat tricks up his sleeve. Let's dissect his attacks so we can feel more confident when dealing with this boss. Heretic Jester base moveset consists of 3 types of melee hits: poke, forward punch, and floor punch. They are all parryable, and while Jester can perform them individually, he would often encounter them in pairs. Starting with the forward punch, Jester will end the attack sequence with a poke. Or if the first hit was a poke, then it will be followed with either of the punches. If you have him too far away from the Jester, he will shoot a missile. This attack can only be countered by an agent with an evasive assist. Lastly, for the rarest type of attack, Jester will start with a gracious bow, teleport away, and attack from slightly above in the next shape. This attack can only be countered by an agent with an evasive assist, in the same manner as the previously shown missile one. Spawning animation for Jester takes a little bit to finish, so if you are using important skills, such as Yudzuha X Special for example, wait until Jester comes down, otherwise you risk wasting energy and missing your skill. About a minute into the fight, after either recovering from a stun, or suffering more than 25% damage from total health, Jester will teleport to an unreachable height, deploy Miasma Shield, and launch one of the most fascinating attacks in the game. He juggles 4 knives in the air, and then throws them one by one at your agent's position. One of these knife attacks is parryable. How to figure out which one? Surprisingly, Jester gives you a hint, but he wouldn't be called Jester if he didn't turn it into a practical joke. Take a look at the knives when they are hovering above his head. They represent the future attack pattern, but in the reversed order and reversed color. To put it simply, note the position of the red knife, counting from the right to the left. This attack is going to be parryable. In my case, it's third attack. Here we have first dodge, second dodge, and third parry. Jester falls if you have used defensive assist correctly. Figuring out the timing for the parry allows you to immediately delete a big part of Miasma Shield. What happens if you miss the correct parry? If you dodge the special knife, or simply get hit by it, the attack sequence ends, even if there were knives left. Without weakening the Jester, you will have almost the whole Miasma Shield to deal with. I've already covered these shields in my previous videos, so here I'll just remind you that the most effective ways of depleting them are ultimates, defensive and evasive assist follow-ups, and dodge counters, in that order. Agents equipped with evasive assists bring a surprise for this Jester's mechanic. When such agent is off-field, all knife throws show golden prompts. You can still keep in mind the order of attacks and only parry the correct one. Or you can use your evasive assist on the evasive only throw, and use defensive assist when it's needed. Using an agent with evasive assist doesn't make dealing with Jester's special attack impossible, but it does require more focus from your side. In the Miasma Shield state, and even after clearing it, Heretic Jester learns a couple of new tricks. He gains a new attack pattern that consists of 3 sections. The first is an already familiar poke, but it is followed by a slash and a series of scissor cuts. The attack ends either with a swing or with one of the punches. Range attack gets an upgrade. Instead of only 1 missile, Jester throws 3. For the last section of the video, let's consider Jester's weaknesses. He has lower resistance to physical and electric attributes, and high resistance to ether. His stun lasts for 12 seconds, with 125% damage multiplier. Lower stun damage multiplier usually favors anomaly teams, as they tend to deal damage more evenly throughout the fight. With many main DPS anomaly agents covering Jester's weaknesses,
and allowing for frequent interruptions from triggering anomaly attributes, it seems like the most fitting choice. However, be careful not to trigger an anomaly attribute during Miasma Shield stage. The damage under the cover of the shield is heavily reduced, and big numbers from nuke anomalies are essentially lost during this stage. If you don't have an anomaly team at your disposal, attacker-focused teams can still do well. But with small stun damage multiplier, I would lean towards less stun reliant attackers. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that this analysis was helpful, and I wish you good scores in the Shiyu Defense. I will see you soon. Bye bye!